Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Tales of Arise, where we are currently escaping a Renin attack. And, ooh, the art screen. I love the art screen. So, yes, we've got 3 abilities currently, one of which is aerial, 2 is ground. Unfortunately, we don't have much more than that, and we can't actually do anything for Shione just yet. We only know of ourselves, and we're very close to level 6, which is nice. Oh, wow, I didn't realize you could change pose. I never actually bothered looking at that too much. Field guide, artifacts. Okay, so we've got some artifacts, so 2 different difficulty levels. Honestly, I'm perfectly fine with none of that. So let's look at the enemies. So, a wolf Zugel deployed in Caligula, or Caligula. Yeah, I hate pronunciations. That charges and bites enemies with sharp teeth and claws. Those regularly dispatched to assist Renin armed soldiers for its speed. Packs of strays can also be found roaming around Dana. And then we've got the armored swordsman. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Picking up where we left off.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renins. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest! Look out! Sion! Sion!
The blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it. and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
The Blazing Sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
Again, I said this when I first played. Like when I literally, I was testing to see if I wouldn't, wanting to do actually Let's Plays or just piss about and play it like I normally do. I don't think that's befriending. I'm not the best with people, but I'm still really fucking sure that's not how you make friends with anyone. But we now have got some strategies. Oh, you can make detailed ones. Oh, I like it. Okay, so now we can access Shion. Okay, so yeah. For some reason, when you change characters, it changes both the set character and the art to the art list. I guess it's because she's not the party leader. Okay, so we still don't have anything new yet. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of grinding. There we go. You think I'd remember the word grinding, given that I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV pretty much all week. Ready for the Endwalker release.
Oh. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
I did that last time, actually. I walked that way when I first played. We're pretty much coming on to the point where I've got to, so I'm like a little bit further than this, and I'm going to be into the finally blind territory. Like I tried to play enough to get a good idea of what the game's like. Land of brimstone and swirling ash, Orbis Caligula.
That's...
Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Okay. Yes, we're gonna make sure we do loot as much as we
Be
can.
careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Or I could just run at them and make them attack me. Okay, so... Okay, yeah. Full control is what I like. I hate when the game moves me.
Take this! You're surrounded. Just stay calm. I'll run you through. You're on. Head coming.
Okay, let's see if I can get better at dodging.
Have you right up.
Ah. Alright, okay, I figured out why. Okay.
Take this.
So, when I first played, I was unable to figure out how to switch because I didn't actually pay attention to things. And it's because you have to hold it, which I never knew. Because I just, you know, tap. I tap because I thought that would work.
Pathetic.
Ooh, 2 sharp fangs. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know if there's a crafting in this. I hope there is crafting in this game. Pretty sure there's crafting in the other Tales games.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Well, the game's telling me what to do, so... yeah. I will avoid as the game instructs.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Please have a better weaponing, because I didn't actually find this the first time I played.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Well, time to get to a lot more well, not slice live, a lot more exposition.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
So, resting in a campground will restore your player's HP and CPU. While resting, you can watch skits and cutscenes you previously viewed.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just, you know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but that doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
And there we go. There's all of the little reminiscing for now, which we could then watch again. But for now, we'll rest.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renin have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renin. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I would say that sounds very good.
I've got to hurry. Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Time to go to Ozelbeck. Let's go! Hopefully try and do some grinding before we get there as well.
I hate camping out.
Because we need some levels badly. Or we just need a weapon that doesn't suck. Because after all, who wouldn't expect a weapon like ours to suck?
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do apologize that I seem to just be going to places where I know loot is. Like I said, I got a little bit, still got a little bit, like probably around 20 minutes of content before I know for a fact I don't know anything else. But all in all, I didn't get past level 6, so, you know, we're good. Okay. I must admit though, like the game is stunning. Like I love the visual art style. Oh, it's just so nice.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
I'll take it at some point.
We've almost made it to Ozelbeck.
Ozelbeck, that's what it's not. It's not Ozelbeck, it's Ozelbeck. Do you know there's something here? There we go. To get as much of those antidote rocks as possible.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
We'll kill these two first, and then we'll kill the three down there.
I'll take you all on! Take this! Take this! I'm gonna...
Here, let me help.
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Yeah, roll.
Not half bad.
I like that.
Did you
Good
try
joke.
to
Good
be
joke.
less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Zephyr does so much damage. It's like doing like triple R damage, like maybe even quadruple R damage. Hey, we leveled up, boys. Okay, let's go take out the Let's go take out the three now. Level 7 armadillos.
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier
Don't
said
go
than
charging
done.
off with
Oh.
no excuses. This is up to us.
Holy.
Take it. It's not going to plan.
I think I got hit by all three at once.
I'm on it. The timing. See on.
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern.
You're mine.
Mirage. Touch
Can't be
right.
happening.
We did it. Fall back.
Items. Apple gel. Oh no, she's out. Wait, life ball. Now she can be KO'd for the battle. It's fine.
Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
Well,
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic.
yeah, I'm taking none of the blame for that. That was totally her fault, and yep.
What's
As
this thing?
such, I take nothing. Okay. Let's quickly get her healed up. Okay. All right, let's get ourselves to. Oh, I'm pretty sure talking to you does something.
Woohoo!
Dogtail reserves the highest level Shiba in you that, when combined with a set of ears, makes it tempting to run around back and everything. Okay.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Okay. Let's kill these two, and then we'll get into the city.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Mirage. I'm on. Here I come. You're finished.
Here I go. You're mine.
Have you right up. Mine.
She,
You're finished.
I was. Yeah, I'm
This.
gonna stick to playing as
Mirage.
Iron Mask for now. I feel like I'm
Pathetic.
probably gonna do better if I do. Ooh, that's a big mine. A cynic can relieve numbness when rubbed to make it price so those who maintain same posture for extended periods of work. Cool. Okay, let's get into Ozelbeck.
Okay, people, this is it. Ozelbeck.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Time to look around, then talk to everyone. Bro, what happened to you? You probably bit off more than you could chew. It's no use. I can't take on those bright eyes. Sounds like there was an explosion on the track. Did the Crimson Crows cause that? I hope these armored soldiers don't stick around here either, and they leave just like they did in Mogskull. Sorry. These chickens just laid their eggs, and those damn bright eyes, they took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Don't chickens lay egg like every day? So I don't know, but I feel like that makes sense.
Should this really be here?
Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got water to carry. We saw those Crimson Crows members. They were hurt. Those bright eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know. Dad says the bright eyes can't afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their minds. Wow, when kids talking about that, that's depressing. Oh, you're the new crew that Zephyr brought in, eh? I wouldn't call myself a recruit, really. Oh, really? Well, we've all heard plenty about you, so if you ever decide to join up with us, you'll definitely be more than welcome. Is there anything you want to know? What's this place? This is Ozelbeck. It's a down and enclave, like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Mogskull, which is mainly a mining area, this place produces food and other daily essentials. The bright eyes really show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else? What situation? Our friends have made it back to the old Xeno mine. Unfortunately, everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure the sacrifice won't be in vain. Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Half the people not to notice you wearing the mask of yours. And if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. What kind of with that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Alright, catch you around. Just look out for the armed soldiers and Zeugles when you go out, okay? And that is where we're going to end this part. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. All the links are down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.